Hello, everyone. My name is Rebecca Ott, and I'm the Assistant Director of Recruitment for our Executive and Professional MBA programs here at the University of Buffalo. Welcome to our final segment in our Meet the UB PMBA Faculty Director series. This series of conversations designed to provide an in-depth look at the University of Buffalo Professional MBA program. Now, to our audience, if you missed either of those first two segments, Dr. Lindsey provided us with details about himself, his role as a UB PMBA Faculty Director, and the PMBA program as a whole. And as we mentioned, you can view those as well as this segment anytime in our digital library, and we'll provide to you the QR code before we wrap up today. So in this final segment, we're going to be discussing the Professional MBA program from a broader perspective. We once again have Dr. Lindsey joining us for our final segment. So thank you, Dr. Lindsey.
My pleasure, Rebecca. Happy to be here.
So we would like to kick things off by, if you could talk a little bit about what the opportunities and challenges that you see at the university level.
I would say the opportunities and challenges revolve around collaboration opportunities with almost every department and facet of the university, business training, leadership principles, so on and so forth, operational efficiency and effectiveness. Really, that all of those concepts and are owned by the business school and the School of Management, and so we've embarked on a number of initiatives with other areas within the university, and we are continuing to monitor the landscape to identify other collaboration opportunities that will help Buffalonians and folks in the greater Western New York region.
And what role do you see the Professional MBA program really playing in the larger School of Management, UB, and Buffalo communities?
Absolutely. It really speaks to those collaboration opportunities, as well as training the next generation of leaders that are currently working all over Buffalo and Western New York. And so we like to say here, so goes the university, so goes the School of Management, so goes Buffalo and Western New York, because Western New York, Buffalo and Western New York really rely on the training that our students receive here to further their organizations and their missions.
Can you talk a little bit about what diversity means to you and how you intend on helping to cultivate diversity in the Professional MBA program?
Great question. As one of the faculty members on our Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Committee, what diversity means to me is being open-minded, being inclusive of different ideas and individuals from different backgrounds and so on and so forth. It's so important, not just because it's the right thing to do. That's the most important reason why it's important, but it's also important because we know that teams and groups that are diverse and inclusive, teams and work groups that are diverse and inclusive, they deliver better business outcomes for organizations.
And how are you thinking about how UB and the PMBA program can prepare for a more diverse set of leaders to graduate in the future?
We're doing we're doing many things, school-wide and university-wide. A couple of initiatives that I'd like to talk about. We just, in the last couple of years, formed a faculty and a staff equity, diversity, inclusion committee. And we did that before many universities had even considered doing something like that. So we've been out in front of that and kind of on the first wave of that. And really the job of those committees, it really falls to those committees and everyone else in the School of Management and the university to make sure that our hiring processes are sufficiently inclusive and diverse, to make sure that our student body is inclusive and diverse, to make sure that our curriculum is inclusive and diverse. And that's a second initiative I'd like to talk about. And specifically, this relates to our professional MBA program, we've curated a list of cases and articles and simulations and other materials that feature underrepresented minorities and women as key protagonists and key decision makers, venture capitalists, CEOs, other C-suite positions, entrepreneurs, where underrepresented minorities and women are the key decision makers and protagonists. And so we're now working with faculty to infuse the curriculum in each of our courses, to infuse the curriculum with such cases and articles and so on and so forth. So those are two initiatives that we have embarked on in the last couple of years: the establishment of a faculty equity, diversity, and inclusion committee, a staff equity, diversity, and inclusion committee, and then also focusing on diversifying our content and curriculum.
Excellent. And to round out today's series, what does success look like if you do get the job that you want?
Yeah, I think success, really, there are so many different models of success, and it's going to look different for every individual, rightly so. But when I think about our professional MBA students and our working professionals, I would say there are 2 points in common that virtually all of our working professionals have, regardless of what success looks like to them. First, they exhibit good work-life balance. We talk a lot here in the School of Management about work-life balance and being effective at managing not just your professional life, but also your personal life. And so I would say that's the first point that all of our working professionals have in common, regardless of how they define success. And then secondly, I would say leadership. They are out there leading the organizations in which they work. They're leading work teams, they're leading cross-functional organizational groups, they are on boards, they are active in the community, and they're just effective leaders. And really at the end of the day, that's a main component of our program.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dr. Lindsey, for taking some time with us today and the past couple of segments to really get a good understanding of yourself as well as the program on a small and large level. So at this point, we do first thank Dr. Lindsey, and then we will encourage our audience to stay connected with us. So you can do that by scheduling a one-on-one admissions appointment with me. You can connect with some of our student ambassadors, attend one of our various recruitment events, or you can view more video content just like this, all on our digital library. And you can access all of this through our website or really easily through your phone by just scanning the QR code here. That'll give you direct links to all of these great opportunities for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have a great rest of your day.